everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this look for you. It is a winter ball or winter formal look. I haven't gone to winter ball or formal since like 9th or 10th grade, so that's well over 10 years ago. But I just know that a lot of girls, you guys have winter ball or winter formal coming up, so I decided to go ahead and film this look. I wore blue to my winter ball, so that's why I went with a blue look, but yeah, and I put a little bit of gold on the inner rim. My dress was blue with like glitter or like silver glitter all over it. It was like different shades of blue, but I wish I had a picture, but I don't. Anyways, I used all drugstore products for this look, and for the eyeshadows I used the NYX Perfect Filter palette in Olive You. So hopefully you have this palette or could get your hands on this palette, because that's the only palette I use for eyeshadows. And all the products came from the drugstore, so it is affordable also. I also slicked my hair into a bun. It was up in a mess. You'll see in a second when I cut to where it is, but I showed you guys how I slicked my hair into a bun. Obviously, you'll probably be getting your hair done though, but anyways, I just wanted to film this look for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not subscribed already. Click the bell next to it so you know when I upload. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Share it with somebody else if you feel like they would be able to benefit from it. And let me know down below what you think. Alright, bye you guys. Let me get started with my brows, and I'm first going to take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in light medium. Yeah, light medium beige. And I'm going to carve out my brows. I'm also taking that shade all over the lid. I'm going to use this like as a primer for the eyeshadow. Perfect Filter Olive You palette, and I'm going to take this light shade right up here, and I'm going to apply that under the brow bone. Now I'm going to take my NYX Precision Brow Pencil. I'm gonna go back into the No Filter palette. I did my best to try and just use one palette and just make it nice and simple and keep it affordable. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade with a really fluffy brush. I'm not gonna take a lot on the brush, and I'm going to apply that right, not really in the crease, but above the crease at first, and I'm gonna keep it really light. I'm just gonna add as I go. As I'm gradually starting to pick up more color, I'm gonna just keep it right under, like into the crease, so right under where I just applied, but more so into the crease. I'm gonna take a smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna take that same brown and apply it into the center, into the crease also, like a little bit lower down. This brown right, like you can see I'm literally right in the crease, and I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm gonna go back in with the larger fluffy brush. I didn't add any product on there, I'm just kind of diffusing like little spots. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with the blue shade in this palette right there. I'm gonna take a flat brush, like a packing brush, and I'm going to pick up that blue shade. Now I'm gonna spray it with a setting spray. I have the Wet n Wild setting spray with I added glycerin into it, and unfortunately it's just I added too much glycerin, so it really is not sticking. I tried it on this side, so that's why I'm using a different one. But this setting spray was good, but before I added too much glycerin into it, I don't know, I went back and added more for whatever reason. So I'm gonna only apply this on my mobile lid. So as you can see, I have really hooded eyes, so I'm only gonna apply it right on the mobile lid, right, like you can see right where it is, instead of doing like a cut crease where I take it above. No, I'm just gonna apply it right on the mobile lid up to the little crease line. Now that I can see that I built it all the way up to right there, I'm going to take it slightly like on the actual fold. Like I don't want to go too high up, just put it right on there. I'm going to take that smaller blending brush that I was using, and then I'm going to start blending. I'm going to go in with the smallest amount of the blue shade. Like a very, very small amount. It's probably too much. Shake some of that off, yeah. Very, very small amount. And I'm going to keep the blending right there, right across here. Right across, just blend it right across. Take that same brush and do my best to clean it off, and then I'm going to pick up that brown shade again. Okay, I'm going to take the larger brush again and just go over that. And then I'm going to pack on the blue again. Go back to the smaller brush. Primer, I'm going to take this NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer. For my under eyes, because I have really dark circles. If you have dark circles under your eyes, well, you probably don't have them as bad. When I was in high school, I still had dark circles under my eyes, but I didn't really like pay that much attention to it. When I went to work for formal, I don't even think I wore makeup. I think I wore lashes and probably had my brows like filled in, arched. But back then I didn't wear makeup. That was like the 9th grade. Yeah, I think I only wore like very minimal, like little bit of nothing, maybe a blush or something, and then a little lip gloss or something like that. I wasn't really wearing makeup back then. But there's this Maybelline palette. Oh, I love this so much. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to go in with the orange corrector first. Pop it right. Now, if you don't need this, then you don't need this product. I also like to go in with the yellow over that, because the orange is too much for me and it ends up pulling my foundation to be orange, which that's not cool, you know? So I'm going to take the yellow. And for foundation today, I'm going to take the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I'm using this in 09 Tan. Taking this one in 211, which you could also see is too dark, so I'm just going to have to go in with a lot of concealer. I'm going to take very little of the Pro Glow in with the Milani. So I am spending a lot of time pouncing the foundation or like blending it out. I feel like the more time I spend blending it out, the better it looks. Make sure you get your ears. Make sure you get your neck. Now for concealers, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I have the shades Medium Deep Tan and Light Medium Beige. These concealers are amazing and they really do last a long time too. Every time I'm like, I thought I ordered more, and then for some reason when my Ulta order came, they weren't in there, and I was like, what? I must have took them out for whatever reason. But whenever, like, I don't know, that whenever I always think I'm like, oh, I'm running out, they surprise me and there's still more in there. I'm gonna go in with Wet n Wild Cream Contour. This is really good, you guys. If you don't have it, you definitely need to get this. This is one thing for sure you need to get. Now, depending on your face shape, depends on where you're gonna want to contour, and then how you like your face shape. I'm gonna go ahead and start blending out my contour. I'm not gonna touch my concealer yet. I'm gonna blend out my contour first. So whenever you do the contour around the hairline, you take it back into the hairline. Okay, now I'm gonna take the lighter shade finally, and I'm gonna go back over where I applied the other shade. I have two options for setting. You could go with the Maybelline Fit. Is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. And I have mine in Caramel Toffee. You guys, I really like this palette. And they have it with a yellow, like a banana shade, and then this darker shade right here, which is really, really pretty. I've even used this before too, like in a pinch, and it worked out just fine for me. Forgot I wanted to take that shit. When you blend out your concealer, take it a little, slightly around the nose right in there. They also have this in Dulce de Leche, which I had that one too, but it cracked and broke. This is my second one of the Caramel Toffee because this one cracked and broke also. And I really did like the Dulce de Leche one. The colors were more cool than warm. Like you see, this one's already cracking. That's the only thing about these. The first one, they do crack easily. So just for affordability's sake, I'm only going to use this, and as opposed to using the Fit Me powder, because this one is, I want to say $4, whereas this is maybe $6 or $7, which isn't that bad. It's not that bad, but if you already have it, then use it. But I'm just gonna use this one because it also has a contour in there, so that's why. Now I'm going to take one of my absolute favorite products from the drugstore, and it is the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder, and I have this in Deep Golden. Now I'm going to go back into this palette here and pick up the contour shade. And I'm going to use this brush here for that. I'm going to take a little bit on the edges of the brush. And take it how I have the edge of the brush and apply slightly closest to the ear. You don't take it all the way in, just right closest to the ear. And then the same on the other side. Closest to the ear. And just keep that right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna take like my all over face brush. This is just whatever leftover product I have on here because I don't have an all over face powder from the drugstore. I would use this, but it's too dark. If I had this in the lighter shade, this is when I would use it. But I'm just going to go through and kind of put everything together, if that makes sense. Like how this is so sharp. I'm just gonna go through, because I still had a little bit of powder on also. So now I'm going to go back to the eyes, go back on this palette. I'm going to take the brown, and I'm going to take this one. It's like flat, but it's like a blending brush. And I'm just going to go in with the brown shade and run that right on the bottom. Okay, so after I've done that, I've decided that I want to put a little bit of color into the waterline. And I feel like if you're wearing silver or gold jewelry, I think you should go with that, because I'm going to go with gold. I'm also going to take some black liner and go in my tight line, like around at the top. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of blue on the bottom, right in between, like right under the gold shadow. A little bit right under. And I'm going to slightly feather it down just a little. I'm going to go ahead now and apply my highlight, which for highlight, two options. Maybelline Master Chrome or Wet n Wild Boozy Brunch. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Boozy Brunch, and I'm going to take this brush here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face all the way. Okay, so now that I've sprayed my face, I'm going to go ahead and take my damp beauty blender that I was already using, and as you can see, like, that's just like a bright stripe. So my face is still a little bit damp from spraying it, and I'm just going to go ahead and just pounce over very lightly and kind of blend all of that together. At least Bronze Baked Powder Brush from Milani. This is my favorite drugstore blush. I think it's a bronzer, but I use it as a blush. And I'm just gonna put a little bit right on the apples. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on, put on my lashes. The lashes that I'm using are the Ardell Wispies, Demi Wispies, but the Studio Effects ones, so they're a little bit more. I've already used these too, so they have a little bit extra added on to them. So these are the ones that I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and apply those, and I'll be back to put on my lip color. Alright. In here I have water, aloe vera juice, and glycerin. I might have conditioner in there too. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, so I just put a bobby pin right here just to secure that for right now. Normally I would put another hair tie, but I don't feel like getting up. So now I'm going to do this side. I'm going to take that bobby pin that I put on. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to quickly put on this other hair tie. I'm not going to put it on too tight because I'm going to redo it again. But I'm just going to put it on really quick just to so that my hair is in the shape that I want it in. So I'm just gelling my hair down. I don't even know if that recorded or not. But I just gelled all of my hair down really quickly. I'm going to go back in with my brush and take this hair tie out that I put on over all of this. And I'm going to brush it all down. Just smooth it all over again. And the gel that I'm using is the Argan Oil Proclaim Styling Gel. So my arms hurt. This is like a constant thing. If I was doing a high bun, it takes even longer, and my arms hurt even more when I do those. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my edge control, my favorite edge control. This is the Lovely Bees. If you haven't tried this, it is like literally the best edge control ever. Just for the fact, like, you could use it on your straight hair and it won't revert it back. And you could use it on your curly hair and it actually holds, like, all textures too. Like, even if you have unruly curly hair, like, it really does hold. It's just, oh, it's so great. I just go through it so much because I use it for me, my daughter, my son. I've even used it on their hair. Like, I just go through it so quickly, like, literally, like, so quickly. But it's so good. I'll leave a link down below for it. But okay, so I went on ahead and picked up my edge control and I just started smoothing out right around here. I don't really have baby hairs, but I just take the little short hairs that I do have and smooth those down. You could just see how much that edge control just smoothed out my hair. Like, that's why I love this stuff so much. Like, but I'm really, like, out. You see how it just smoothed my hair even more? Even though I did put gel on it, it smoothed my hair so well. It's like crazy. Lips. So I did already do NYX Brown Cafe, and then I used this Elf Natural Lip Liner, and I found this at the Dollar Tree. So you guys, I was like, ooh, cool. It's really pretty, but I think I want to go back in with a little bit more, so I'm going to take this Jordana Coco Loco. I like that more. Go back in with a little bit more of this. Okay, and I'm done. Alright, so this is the final look. I just slicked my hair into a low bun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope it helps you. Share it with somebody else that you think it may help them also. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you really liked it. And then subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.